We're back again with the GeoGuessr, and yesterday I feel like I went out with a bang because I got 15,000 points. But let's not kid ourselves, I'm playing the easy version. It was only day 3. So today we'll be able to do a daily challenge. But before I do that, first I am going to do a little bit more of getting familiar with a country in Asia. And in this case, it's going to be Bhutan. So we're just gonna go one round, and one round is actually 5 games. So we're just gonna go one round. This is easy, it's moving, and this allows me to get familiar with the country. Play 5 games. Again, just in case in the daily challenge, Bhutan comes up, I'm just gonna smash it with 5,000 points. So the first thing we want to do is record. I'm pretty guilty of not doing that well. So we are recording. So this is just going to be one round of Bhutan. What have I learned about Bhutan is that there are kind of cows around just chilling, you know, nothing that their life is kind of set, predetermined. There is some construction here, but it's not telling me anything. It's telling me, for example, that it's quite a mountainous country, and you'll see this a lot. See, just a cow on the road, just chilling, minding its own business. And I suppose it's one of those remote countries where you can't really kind of steal the cows. It's just so lightly populated that what's the whole point, you know? So this is not advancing me somehow. I'm having to do some work on getting a mouse that helps me. Okay, so they have writing in India, using cell phone while driving is dangerous. Gammon India Limited. I think that Gammon India Limited is the company that is maybe doing road work. What I know is that yeah, it's definitely Bhutan, so it's not India. Now, I only have 18 seconds to go. I really have to place it. What I've become familiar is that it seems to me that Bhutan, many of the placements are in this area, so it's obviously all of it is mountainous, snow-capped. We're just gonna go with some area. I'm probably gonna get, look at that, 4,000 points. I'm just amazing. But no, the point here is that just get a little bit familiar with the country. I don't see what the tell is yet that this is Bhutan, unless if you find a building, then I'll be able to tell, because I've seen some of the houses kind of have these stone walls, so if we have one, we'll be able to tell. But as far as what part of Bhutan, I'm going to say no, there's no clarity. What I can say is that I've seen lots of ferns. I think these bollards are everywhere in the world, really. If you've got a mountainous region, you need to have bollards so that you just don't drop off the edge. But I've definitely seen cows. And here we have a marker. It tells you where, I think, maybe 24 kilometers to Kapu. It's not clear to me. I think I should be going downhill because quite often you will have, what does that say? It's like some kind of non-profit organization, I think. But, you know, I don't know. I'm just trying to be familiar with the terrain. Let me also just get familiar with where the sun is positioned. In this case, it is kind of like northwest. Let's go to the beginning and maybe go the other way, because I don't remember if this is not the way I went, to be honest. It is the way I went. Let's see if we can get something very quickly on the other side, because there's some beautiful nothing. I can tell you again that this isn't going to help me. I know that it's somewhere in the mountains. Let's guess quickly. very little points. I really had no time to think there. Yes, these flags are actually quite, if you see flags like this, all nice and colorful, you're in Bhutan, for sure. And then, excuse me. And then I see a flag there. I actually don't quite know what the flag of Bhutan is. So we're gonna check it. This looks like it. Yellow, green, red, and blue. Looks like we're coming onto something though. So we might just want to follow the road. Very clean. The trash is all in the trash, you know. I see coniferous trees. So that's gonna be obviously much further north always, because they're typically found like in northern USA. And look at this, and there's like writing on you can see a little bit. These are more modern looking buildings, but you can see writing anyway on the fabrics which are hanging. I think I missed something back there, but I'm just trying to find one of the Buddha houses or some kind of actual writing that you can read, because now I know what the writing I think looks like. At least I want to be able to distinguish it. A rose. That's so cute. Look, like a little bug there. They're so whimsical. Doesn't tell me, to be honest, what side of the street, but look at this police car. Some kind of police car, I think, has a blue plate. So Bhutan, blue plate. I'll be honest, I don't think I'll remember that. See, did have time to look around. I'm just really trying to learn the country. So this might be just a boring video for you. It might not be that interesting, but for me, my gosh, listen, I was embarrassed because I just don't think I know. Look at that, nicely picked mountains. I would say they get snow covered, and that is to the north. So mountains to the north, to the east, nothing to the south, and nothing to the west. Okay, that's good. So mountains to the north and east. So look at the, I think those are cats. Those are cats. That's really cute. But look at the construction. It's pretty simple, but at the same time, you see these kind of solid looking windows, like simple brick buildings. This particular episode hasn't really, oh yes, this you want to see. This kind of detail on buildings is a lovely giveaway, but you can see the simplicity of the construction. So that for me is a tell. They have these taxis apparently, kind of cute, small little. In East Africa there'd be like matatus, there'd be giveaway, but these ones and they'd be so colorful. Like in Ghana they're super colorful. So these don't at least tell you that it's fairly simple. Okay, let's go to the map and try to place. We know we had mountains to the north and east. So it could be here, it could be here, it could be here, nothing to the south. I'm gonna go nothing to the south. So let's go like here. I don't think that's right. And it wasn't, but we're in Bhutan. I am not complaining. Great, so here's another building. Just look at the detail. So you see this lovely detail. It's got an animal there. It's like a tiger. I don't know what that is, but such gorgeous, gorgeous buildings. Here's another one. Simple, but also elegant. Here's a sign. Not sure what the sign says, but I'm really happy that it's kind of brought us here. Obviously poor area. Some flags again, so colorful. You see the women, they wear these long skirts. Oh, look at that construction, guys. This is amazing. Incredible, incredible. Okay, look at the men. No, they're women. It's like they like solid colors. So how, like in Bangladesh or Pakistan, Afghanistan, there might be more colors that they wear. Here it's just a nice solid color that they wear in Bhutan. So yep, nice giveaway. You can see little color, but it's kind of like simple. Okay, let's figure out where we are. We've got mountains on both the north and northwest. We're literally surrounded by mountain. Okay, so we're gonna have to find an area. I don't see too many coniferous things, but oh, look at that. Okay, so let's go to the map. We are somewhere completely surrounded by mountain. It could be up here, it could be here. I don't think this is covered, but I'm just gonna go with there. I don't know, that's an impressive guess. It's not impressive at all. I think I actually was thinking of here or here. I don't think they cover too much enough, but I'm okay with that. So that was 5 rounds and the total is 6,700. I'm gonna play again, just one more. It is addictive. Okay, so this is what red actually seems to be a popular color. See these kind of, you see this in buildings and obviously in a mountain road. Let's travel south because it seems like things are happening, let's say downhill. No, not uphill. Let's go downhill. That looks like uphill, to be honest. Let's go this way. Let's back up a little bit. I would like to read these signs. See that kind of script. It's typical American. It's possible that this bollard, which is 3 red stripes with 2 whites, is a tail, as well as this black zebra. The car has red plates, but we saw a police car with blue plates. See that stone wall? That's beginning to actually look familiar, that is Bhutan. Look at the fabulous color here. English is certainly a language that is spoken. So they drive on the left side of the road. So drive on the left, beautiful stonework, beautiful, let's see what this is. Oh, look at the chicken. No, that's just a bag. Clearly I was looking for blood. Look at the top there. English, it's so surprising to me how much English they have. Honestly. That's a foreign car, obviously. It's a small little taxi. Okay, taxis are brown. Look at this. She's running to sell something. And I forgot to look at location. So I'm just gonna put my pin right there. Not the best idea, but so you see these lovely flags. This is 100% Bhutan. I think it's so gorgeous. Look at the country. So we're looking to the north. We're on a higher ground. The north is just kind of mountain ranges. So really this area is surrounded all the way by rock. We're going to travel along the road, see if we get to something. It just feels so remote in this country. But guys, giveaway. Look at that little, I don't know, like a room for ancestors or the gods. Just the flags for me are a dead giveaway. I'm gonna say they drive on the left again, and they have English. So maybe it's one of those things where there's English and also the formal language. Let's look around us. Lots and lots of ranges of mountains. We're also in the middle of mountains, but the ranges of mountains are very much in the northwest. Okay, we're just gonna go to the map and take a little bit of time that we have a range of mountains to the north and west. So it could be this, for example. It could be, I think there's a road here. It feels like it, I don't think this is right, but like this, for example, northwest mountain ranges, but you need a lot of those, like quite a lot of mountains, peaks. So it could be one of these, several of these here. I'm gonna go with, say, northwest. I'm gonna go like somewhere here. Wow, so wrong. Oh my gosh, you can't win, man. You cannot win. I cannot win. It hurts to be a beginner. Okay. Game 3, we're in a big town. We've got to the south, mountains. We've got kind of like soft ranges, lots of ranges. To the east, really all around, lots of ranges. Not necessarily snow-peaked, but some kind of mountain range. So road is traveling north-south, south-north. They drive on the left. You see the red plate. I think the police cars have a blue plate. Let's try and go to a town. Let's look at the taxi a little bit more. Speed limit 50 kilometers an hour, and there's a big 50. The signs are on red with a white circle, river on the side. Okay, we're just gonna go to some place in Bhutan with a river flowing like alongside a road, and the river is kind of on the northeast to the southeast side. This could be northeast to southeast. I'm gonna say like there's a river. I know if I zoom in, I'll find other rivers. So, but I don't see a road here. So that's problematic. But there's Sansari Market. So I'm just gonna put that down there for now and see if I can find another river along the road. Okay, listen, I'm gonna close my eyes and hope. Oh my gosh, how is that possible? Oh, look at that. 6 census Bhutan. Chamgang, fairly big town. I mean, I could have looked and found a name, but I'm not that familiar with the country. So what I will do at one point is just spend like hours on each game so that I can really look for specific locations. Okay, that is round 3. We're going on to round 4. Do I know anything about Bhutan? No. But I know more than I did 3 or 4 days ago. I know that they like the cows can roam around freely. They don't look like just simple local cows with big horns. They don't have big horns. They are, the cows are, they have an exoticness about them, but they just roam around by the side of the mountain. So that's kind of nice. That they drive on the left. They have these flags that you kind of see everywhere. Look at this. There's a dam here. That let's go. Oh, see the flags. That's a big tell that you're in Bhutan, for sure. So we have red license plate. Oh, look, there's a policeman there. Interesting. So. Okay, where are we? The Trongsa checkpost. Royal Bhutan Police. Let's look a little bit more. So that's a police checkpoint. There's a random local who maybe there's a bag, maybe came from school, but he looks a little bit old. Well, he looks young, but the shoes make him look like a grown man. You know how in some places they just make you look old. Policeman is looking rather sharp. It's actually obviously the summer because it gets cold in this place, clearly. Okay, we just have to pick a place because I am chilling. It's remote. Listen, that was a guess. Almost 4,000, big guess. Okay, game 5, the last game we're starting. Again, just to know this country, coniferous trees. So we're going to assume that's kind of the north. No mountain ranges there that we're facing. This is the east. So not too many. We're obviously in the mountain, but not mountain ranges. To the south is kind of mountain ranges. There's a huge peak. So at some point I would like to get to know the mountains in Bhutan. Look at this tree. Let's tell you something. Excuse me. That was to the north. The peak is really to the high peak to the north. Guys, I wish I could tell you if I can find these kind of things. See that stone? But no. But do I get familiar with the country? Yes. So that if it does show up, my chances at this beginning stage are better than they would be if I wasn't doing this playing. Look at those peaks, and that is to the north. So we're looking for kind of sharp peaks. I'm having a trouble because I don't know from the maps. I can't tell what the sharp peaks are. I think these are just mountains, but it's not telling me that these are really sharp peaks. So I'm just gonna say until I actually know, but they don't have any and it's not ranges really, it's not just individual peaks standing out. I just don't know which they could be. Individual peaks, not ranges. So let's go with individual peaks, like here. I bet I'm wrong. It says great, but for me 2700, is it great? No, but okay. So we're gonna close this second game with 8,200 points. I'm happy with that. If you are getting caught into GeoGuessr, I encourage you because it's really fun and you just get to know the world without going there. I'll see you at the next one, the daily challenge.